My beloved child, chosen one, pause and listen to your own pulse. Do you feel it racing? That's not random. Your spirit recognizes what your mind is only beginning to understand. This is not just words on a screen. This is heaven leaning in, bending its own order to reach you in this moment. There is urgency in the air because a narrow window has opened. Archangel Michael stands ready, voice low with, child, are the only one who hasn't yet seen what unfolded in the night. And God, with fierce tenderness, whispers, hurry, beloved, do not skim, do not rush. Walk with me all the way to the final line. Every sentence is a step toward the miracle you asked for in the secret places. Make a covenant with the light as you listen. Respond with faith, not habit. Say yes to the call of God. Say yes to the covering of Michael. Say yes to your own unveiling. While you slept, your name was spoken. Aloud, not in a human room, but in a council beyond sight. Records were opened. The pages of your story were read with holy attention. Michael stood at your side, fire singing along the edge of his sword. Heaven did not shrug. Heaven groaned and then shouted for joy. A sentence was inscribed in the book of light, and your name gleamed beside it. You came closer than you know to losing what has always been yours, but love itself stopped the clocks and sent this word on assignment to you now. Feel the air shift as you read. That chill that runs over your skin, that's not fear, that's recognition. With every breath you take here, the veil lifts a little more. Rusted chains remember the sound of breaking. A chorus rises like a rumor through the ranks of angels. Finally, they are listening. Finally, they are ready. Last night, God leaned forward with a smile that melts mountains. This one is mine. This one carries light. You don't know how many traps shattered in silence before they could touch you. The night was not quiet, it was a battlefield. Darkness tried to stamp a seal over your future, to file your name away. Michael spread flame wings over you and answered, no, and God's voice rolled like thunder across the halls of heaven. Not so. My beloved has one more chance. You didn't stumble in here by coincidence. Heaven guided your steps to meet this line at this exact second. The greatest grief in the courts above is when a heart exits one breath before the breakthrough. So stay, your unrest at 2 a.m., the thoughts that would not settle, the heaviness that made no sense, those were not signs of weakness. Those were the winds of war around your name. Accusers rehearsed lies. Michael cut their arguments. Down mid-sentence, across a sky no eye can see, God wrote, my child will know the truth before it's too late. That is why the message arrives today, not tomorrow. Something locked up a long time ago opened last night, sealed under betrayal, layered under disappointment, hidden beneath silence. What was taken? Who wounded you? Which doors were slammed and labeled never? Michael asked permission to bring you the report. God answered, tell them, quickly, they do not have forever, they have now. Rarely are moments like this granted. Angels contended just to place this path in front of your feet. As you receive this, expect the signs of confirmation. Your body may feel lighter, your chest may warm, you might weep without a clear reason. That isn't theatrics. That is the Spirit of God affirming what you were never meant to miss. The adversary wove shadows around your name. The Father answered, that's enough. Unmask everything. Light tore through. You have been carrying weights that were never yours, burdens someone else whispered onto you out of jealousy, confusion, or fear. Heaven has moved the hands on the clock. The season of delay has expired. Truth is rising like dawn. Picture the invisible courtroom. Accusers queue with scripts in their hands. Then Michael enters with real evidence. Your tears no one saw, your prayers when no one heard, your choices to love when bitterness would have been easier. This one is covered, he declared. This one endured. This one belongs to you. Silence thickened until God stood and set the verdict. Case dismissed, destiny restored, hidden, truth revealed. When that decree thundered out, chains didn't just loosen, they disintegrated. Plots folded in on themselves like paper under rain. Now the only tactic left is distraction to make you click away, to get you to quit before you receive. Resist that. If you remain, you won't just hear truth, you will wear it. At midnight, heaven inscribed your name in a way it's never been written before. God did more than guard you, God unveiled you. Angels recorded the change. Michael is still astonished that you haven't felt how dramatically the ground has shifted for you. but awareness is arriving. Now, someone who greeted you with a smile while choking on envy was revealed last night. Their whispers echoed before the throne, and every hidden sentence unraveled. The deception ran deeper than you realized, but heaven saw. The curtain ripped. What once scrawled in corners will be announced in full light. You will stand unafraid, unbound. Your spirit already knows this is true, that stirring is alignment. In the watches of the night, God sent an angel forward in time on your behalf. Strategies that were set against you were rearranged. Doors were commanded to open. Crooked hallways straightened. Conversations that were heading toward no began turning toward yes. In the days ahead, expect strange alignments. Faces returning after long silence, opportunities appearing without a logical trail, insights that arrive like a breeze. None of it will be random. All of it will be the footprint of last night's decree. You nearly missed it. Without the intervention of heaven, the truth would have stayed buried, and you might have carried confusion for another year, trying to make sense of delays that weren't your fault and betrayals that weren't your failure. But the word went out. Enough. That's why urgency presses close here. Time matters. For too long, your path was bandaged with lies spoken by those who wore friendship like a mask. In the night, God commanded, remove the disguises, reveal the truth. My child will not walk blinded one more day. The coverings ripped away. Words launched against you crumbled mid-flight. Arrows snapped before they reached the edge of your door. You are stepping into a kind of freedom you have not tasted before. Why was the pressure so heavy? Why the long delays? Because who you truly are was always under attack. The adversary dreaded the day your eyes would open. That day is now. Veils are falling. Heaven is singing. Michael speaks softly. Your case is settled. No more bondage. No more accusation. No more hiding. The blessing is already released. It is stamped. It is dispatched. Your awareness is the key in your hand. By staying present, you are aligning with what has already begun. God spoke your name like a promise. Important notice, my beloved. You won't see any annoying ads on full video because our channel has been completely demonetized by YouTube authorities. Without the help of you viewers, we would not be able to continue making these videos possible. If any of the videos on our channel has been a blessing to your life, please consider supporting us by scanning the QR code on your screen or clicking the link in the description. My beloved child, the one I delight in, the one I am lifting. This is restoration, not reprimand. Your scars are not stains. They're medals, evidence of victories that cost you something and changed you into someone stronger. Because you kept going, heaven said, now, here is the hidden truth. You were chosen all along. God never blinked away from you, not for a breath. What slipped from your fingers wasn't destroyed. It was preserved for this hour. Return it with interest, came the command. This word is not just comfort. It is a blade. It cuts through chains you forgot you were wearing. It burns through sentences spoken over you that never belonged to you. Even now, as you sit there, the impossible is backing down and the possible is walking in. The verdict fought its way to you, decided last night. Michael's voice trembles a little with joy. They still walk as if they are small, but heaven has announced them as great. Alignments are assembling in the background. Doors that felt welded shut are rattling on their hinges. In the courtroom, the record of your accusers was read aloud. God answered with a weight of silence that silenced them all. From this moment forward, no curse, rumor, or careless sentence spoken against you will stand. And if questions and doubts begin to rise, see them for what they are, the last attempts to keep you from receiving. Choose freedom. Stay present. The treasury of heaven opened on your name. Opportunities once delayed, relationships once blocked, resources once withheld restored by decree. You may not see them fully yet, but they are in motion. Soon you will notice calls you didn't expect, messages that carry favor, breakthroughs that refuse to make sense on paper. That isn't luck, that is last night's release arriving. You are not forgotten, you are not forsaken, you are loved beyond language, chosen beyond human logic, and protected beyond calculation. The lie that argued otherwise has cracked. Now choose to receive what is already yours. When God issued the decree, angels moved like lightning. People tied to your destiny felt nudges they couldn't ignore. situations began to turn. When your name is spoken in heaven, earth can't pretend not to hear. Even those who resisted will end up helping you without understanding why. Michael's surprise is not that you didn't know something happened, it is that you don't yet realize how much has turned in your favor. Morning has already arrived for you. Open your eyes. This message is pulling back the curtains. The window before you is brief and bright. If you answer it, you step into a full unveiling. If you delay, the window narrows, and what is open with ease today will require extra wrestling tomorrow. That is why God said, hurry. Practically, here is what this means for your life. Those who doubted you will witness what they cannot deny. Those who locked doors against you will watch as doors open that no hand can shut. You will not need to defend yourself. Truth will do the talking. God himself will vindicate you. Michael will keep guard. In the court of heaven, your pain was laid out like jewels, every betrayal, every tear, every time you stayed kind when cruelty seemed safer, and God declared they did not break. Restoration is due. What the enemy designed to destroy you became the very evidence that lifts you now. See yourself as the Father sees you, clothed in light, not wrapped in shame. The very moments you thought disqualified you are becoming your testimony. An angel walked the corridors where your name is discussed. Conversations turned, resistance softened, remembrance awakened. In the days ahead, rapid confirmations will appear. Call them what they are. Heaven's response. The enemy is unsettled that you are still here. His time of influence over this area is finished. Once you see, you will not go blind again. Carry this truth with you. You are not moving toward victory, you are moving from it. It is written. The blessing is not far away. It is in your hands, waiting to be recognized. This message is your mirror, and in it God says, my child, lay down striving and doubt. Look, I have already given it. The door stands open. Will you walk through? Heaven urges, Michael entreats, God waits. Say yes, and the truth delivered to you will not be stolen again. Important notice, my beloved. You won't see any annoying ads on full video because our channel has been completely demonetized by YouTube authorities. Without the help of you viewers, we would not be able to continue making these videos possible. If any of the videos on our channel has been a blessing to your life, please consider supporting us by scanning the QR code on your screen or clicking the link in the description. Beloved, if your heart is trembling right now, you're right where you should be. This is not just another video to scroll past. This is a divine appointment with your name on it. You did not arrive by accident. The shepherd guided your steps. The scriptures remind us that God's plans are for your good, to give you a future bright with hope, Jeremiah 29:11. And where the truth is known, freedom follows like morning, John 8:32. The Lord is your shepherd. With him you are not left wanting, Psalm 23:1. Breathe that in. If this word touched your spirit, don't let it end here. Do something with it. Honor the moment and help it reach others who need this same rescue. Tap like as an act of faith, a small yes that echoes in big ways. Share your story in the comments. Your testimony might be the lifeline someone else has been praying for. Send this to someone you love. You never know whose midnight this might heal. And if you feel led, offer a super thanks as a seed of gratitude, not payment, but a declaration. Yes, Lord, I believe. Yes, Lord, I receive. Every like becomes a quiet prayer. Every comment becomes a witness. Every share becomes a gentle kind of preaching. Every super thanks becomes a covenant gesture, your way of honoring what heaven just set in motion. Today, your small step can open a big door. Remember, when truth takes its rightful place, freedom follows. So move in faith, press like, speak in the comments, share the message, sow your gratitude. These aren't just clicks. They are marks written in a better record where angels stand attentive. Let's agree together. The Lord is guiding you, the door before you is open, and no one can close what God has decreed. I believe that as you act with faith, blessings will begin to flow in patterns you couldn't have planned, alignments arriving like sunrise, favor resting where struggle used to live, peace covering places that once kept you up at night. May the peace of God guard your heart. May the love of Christ wrap you in strength. May the light of heaven overflow in your life from this very moment. Amen. And beloved, say yes. The window is here. Walk through.